myself all set up here.
I love it how somebody's messaged no going crazy at this thing first time. I bet that's the person that goes mad and goes up it really fast.
Right?
The same thing. She says,
Yeah.
that's lazy enough to hill.
I feel like that might be bush tit, but I can't remember which. I follow bush tit and another herd person.
Tit head.
Tit head, that's what it was. Tit head. But I really, yeah, it ends up it's from a bird. It's a bird.
Yeah.
And it might be the bush tit bird. I don't know.
So it's going to be a fun race today in France. There's lots of sunflowers to see and lavender bushes to glance at. I think the strategy is going to be try and play with that transfer for the first time for April. And if not, find a nice truck to drive with so that you back the SDS sprint. And I think, we're all super strong and it's they're taking gravel, so I push feet start forward and another class. Erin and I wrote it together on Monday, and there's lots of drafting opportunities according to our soft app. And there's FCS and FEL for all the sprints, 2-1, the 2 sprint, and then of course set time at the end. Into the tank that climb again. But there are also opportunities for power ups.
Yep.
And maybe I'll let Coach talk us through that stuff.
And speaking of power ups, I think it was Carly mentioned that some of the earlier races, people were getting a power up almost right out of the start pen. So that would be nice if you get a bonus there. I don't know if that's one of those Zwift things where some people get it and some don't, but hopefully everybody gets it. Or nobody gets it, one or the other. So power-ups, I think I put some notes in there earlier. If you get a steamroller, it's really only useful on the first sprint, which is the cobblestones, but there are a few sections after that. If you happen to get it, you can use it for some recovery, or if you need to catch a group or something like that. So just remember, there's no point in using it if you aren't on cobblestones, because it doesn't hurt you in any way to use it, but you might as well save it at least for one of those. And the other one is the ghost. Well, that's one of those ones that could be useful, I guess. So you could try and use it for an attack. And I believe the other one is an arrow. Is that right? An arrow? Yeah. So we all know what the arrow element. Yeah. So I'll keep you updated as much as I can as far as where the climbs are, where the sprints are. I'll keep an eye on the groups and things like that. That first climb, just remember, go strong. There are flat sections. It's pretty much like 3 steeper parts and some shallower parts. So do your best to stay in a draft in those shallower parts and go hard in the strong parts. Once it gets near the top, do your absolute best to be in a group. If there's a group that's like a second or two ahead of you, it's worthwhile to just sprint for all your might to catch onto that group. And that way you'll get to descend with him and ride with him on the flats. So yeah, everybody have a great race. Should be a very interesting course. And best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any questions before we start with this? Excellent minutes.
What bikes are we on?
I'm gonna try.
I see a lot of Trons in the pen.
And I'm wondering if I should change back to a Tron. I'm gonna binge with this.
I think that's okay. Like Zwift Insider posted, they did a time of this climb, and all the bikes were like within a second of each other. So I think you're okay no matter what you use. It's really which one gives you the most confidence. I don't think you can go wrong either way. I see everybody's got their heart rate monitor on. That's great.
That's a good start, isn't it?
Not speaking to anybody in particular.
Oh, I've checked about 10 times. I think what happened last time is I warmed up and then I went to the loo, so I left and it unpaired and I didn't notice that it hadn't repaired. So I'm not making that mistake.
We're all good this time, though.
Yep.
Right. Coming up to 1 minute to go.
Luck, everybody.
Yeah, let's have fun.
Good luck.
Good luck.
10 seconds to go. Start to build your power up to your starting watts. Just focus on being in that front group. Here we go.
Power up.
Power
I
up.
see
Yeah.
Awesome.
There
Ooh,
goes.
roller.
Oh, steamroller. I know where to use the steamroller now.
Yeah.
Great start, everybody. Looks like everyone's in that front group. That's fantastic. We are now into the first bit of the climb. So this first steep part varies between 4 and 8% and lasts until 0.7. And then it's going to flatten out for a bit. With strong effort, do your best to get towards the front as much as you can. Just as we swing around to the left, it should flatten out a bit. And great, everybody. Work. It's going to start to flatten out. So that's looking great, everybody, so far. Still one big pack.
We're gonna get a power up over the hill.
Should, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just decide if you like the power up that you've got or if you want to use it. So at 1.1, it's going to start to pick up again. It'll just be a section of like 3 to 5%, so that's not too bad. It's still lots of draft limits for that. Thanks, everybody. Once you get to 1.6 kilometers, it's going to flatten out again. Be another 1 to 2% section. This one will be a little shorter than the last one. Just as we make this left-hand turn, it's going to flatten out. And then this next section is going to be between 4 and 7%. Go a little bit steeper. And just focus on that good strong effort to stay towards the front. And this part will last until around 2.0. Rider going hard off the front. I wouldn't worry too much about a single rider. Strong effort to keep yourself towards the front in case the group breaks up. And you're going to get another section here. This one's between 1 and 3%. Until 2.3. Still lots of drafting. Last section strung the group out a little bit more. A few more hanging off the back. Everyone's looking great here though. So from here until the top of the climb is between 4 and 8%. This is where you really need to dig in if things get hard. Section is going to go until 3.0, 500 meters. Great, everybody can see the banner on the mini map now. Just make sure you keep yourself towards the front. Good job. Almost there. 300 meters to go. The last little bit just before it turns left pitches up to 7%, maybe even 8%. Just be ready for that in case somebody goes under the back. There's one going a little harder at the front there. And again, don't worry too much about one single rider. You'll never stay away from the pack. Just be aware the group might chase it. A couple arrow helmets going through. Good job, everybody. It should start to flatten out now. So just keep the power up until you start getting up to speed on the downhill. Keep that power up. Keep the power up in these flat parts. Keep pushing through. There we go. Okay. Fantastic work, everybody. We now have a descent until 5.9 kilometers, so there's lots of recovery. Super tuck is there if you need it. There are a couple spots where it flattens it a tiny bit. Just be aware that you might pop out of your super tuck, but you can do it if you want it.
Or if people are using their steamrollers.
I know, I don't know what they're
Yeah, I don't know.
doing.
Yeah. Pretty much just throwing it away, which is fine. But it seems kind of silly. So the front pack is down to 44 riders. All right, so 1 kilometer to the bottom of the descent. And then from there, we're going to have almost 2.5 kilometers until we get to the little rollers before the aqueduct. Fantastic job. Fantastic. But everybody's in that front group. Exactly what we want. So we're gonna take a right turn here, and then the road's gonna flatten out. It's very flat course, but there are sections where just very briefly it goes up over a little bump, and it's often like if you see a river on the mini map, there'll be like a little bridge that goes over it, and it's nothing to worry about, just something to be aware of.
Nice drafting, everyone.
Yep, fantastic.
I feel like I have to practically go to a stop, not just the front.
For the next 1.5 kilometers, your goal should be to sit in the middle of the pack as much as you can and as much recovery as possible.
I feel like a little pack of schooling fish. Nobody wants to be up front or in back and get picked off.
Yeah. So the actual segment starts at 8.8 kilometers, but at 8.2 kilometers is where things start to get bumpy. So that's, again, just something you need to be aware of in case somebody goes for a long range attack. You never know in a group like this, but more so just to keep your power up so you don't lose your momentum and have to fight to chase back on.
So I have a steamroller. There's no reason to use that until the sprint, right?
Exactly, yep.
You said the start line's where, 8.2?
The start line for the actual segment is 8.8.
8.8, okay, thank you.
8.2 is where the rollers start to come into play.
Got it. Thank you.
So we'll be coming up on those shortly. So here they go on those beginning of those rollers right now. It's nothing major. Just bring your power up a little bit so you don't lose your momentum. And the actual segment it's not a straight climb. It starts out flat, really. It actually even has a small little downhill section to it. And then about halfway through it, it has a pitch up to 5%. And then the last few hundred meters are dead flat. So if you've got an aero helmet, then save it for that last flat stretch. So you make this left-hand turn, then I think the segment starts when you go back to the right after this. Get ready to go however you're going to attack it. There it is at the start of that bridge. So as you turn right, that's the beginning of the segment. Here you go. Steamrollers there too, but they won't be doing anything on that surface. All right, so 5% now, go hard, sprint. The last little bit should be super fast. Aero helmets, use it now if you've got it. Big walk, push hard, big push, go hard, push, 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 drive it through. Big push. Push it all the way through the line. Keep your power to the pedals. Make sure you get with any groups that are forming. Great job, everybody.
Done, Justine. Oh my God.
All right, so do your best to regroup. Find a group around you. Catch on any groups that you need to. So there's a bit of a descent here. Just rollers down. I think it flattens out again at the bottom at 10.3.
Are you making a break, Petra?
No,
Okay.
Sabine, Ali, and Tauco, so work on that group so you can get them back towards the front. Good strong push. I think you can close that gap. You guys are getting there. Work it through so you can bridge up. It's there. It's working really well. That's great. Keep pushing through.
Another steamroller.
well, the sprint comes up.
This is the sprint right here. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't give you any warning there.
Have we hit it yet? Yeah.
All right, go hard, everybody. Big push. Big push. Good, strong effort. Everybody's tired. Keep pushing through as hard as you can. Go hard. Keep pushing through. Keep pushing through the line when you get through there too. Push through. Catch on to any group that you can. Keep pushing. Keep on the power to the pedals. Keep pushing through. Catch on to groups. Push through. Keep your momentum up. Push it through. Great job, everybody. All right, keep that power on the pedals. Any regrouping?
Oh, gosh. Something's wrong with my stomach.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Tabitha,
Lay your heart rate down.
Your group's going to have to try and push and catch on again.
Okay.
Not too far back. Only about 3 seconds back, so you can close that gap. Sarah, they're coming to you right now.
Hi.
Jump into that group.
Thank you.
The next sprint isn't until for another 10 kilometers, so let's work this group, see if we can catch back on now. And you'll have lots of time to recover again. It's there. A few more seconds. Close that gap.
Front group is not pushing really hard.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yes.
There we go. You guys are on. Great work.
Great.
All right. Fantastic,
Super
everybody.
strong.
Do your best to just sit in and recover. Bring that heart rate down. Catch your breath. Lots of time to recover. So if anybody has a steamroller, there'll be a cobbled section at 17.3 that you can use just because. Might as well use it somewhere that it's going to actually help you. Give you a little bit extra recovery.
Hydrate everyone.
So the front group is now down to 33.
What's the gap back? Are we definitely away?
The gap to the groups behind is 20 seconds.
Okay.
Good.
I don't think they'll be catching back on. It's only a group of 5. They'd have a hard time catching a group of 30.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Good to know. Thanks. Nice ride on from Maddie.
Yeah. And Tamara is also riding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice listening.
And Regina.
The first set of results are up. Justine and Petra, you both scored on both segments. Well done.
Wow.
Well done.
Wow. I missed both starts.
Yeah, I missed the second one.
Petra, you were third and fourth in FAL and FTS. Justine,
Go girl.
Justine, you're eighth and 10th on the octodot. Very
Oh,
proud.
wow.
Yeah.
Are there any points for 30 seconds through the segment or anything?
Well, less than 10K to go. We're almost done.
Hey.
I keep seeing that lap 1 of 1, and I'm like, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did a recce ride with Curly Joan and she went, oh, this is it, the finish. I went, no, this is the finish of the route, but not the race. And then it's still got the stupid hill to do again. She went, oh, I'm glad I did the recce.
Yeah.
So we're almost to that one cobble section if anybody has a steamroller they want to use. So here's that cobble section.
Someone's playing the steamroller.
Yeah, a few steamrollers being dropped. Coming up on 3 kilometers to the next sprint.
Thank you.
And that's going to be, it's around 300 meters. So 21.9 through 22.2. .8 kilometers sprint. More cobble section at 20.1 as well. .5 to go. I think I told you 1.9 earlier. I didn't do my math very well though. 1 kilometer to go.
Slows way down.
Yep. Everybody's trying to drift to the back. Start getting yourself ready for where you want to position yourself in the pack, how you're going to attack it. I think the start line is about halfway through the straightaway. The finish line is around the right-hand bend.
Yep.
$300 to go. 200. See
Right, there's the start.
Yep.
You see
Ready
it?
to go. All right. Big attack. Go everything you got. Lots of arrow helmets being dropped. Big sprint. Everything you got. Go all in. Big push. Give it all everything you got. Drive through your legs. Big push. Go hard. Keep driving all the way through the line. Keep sprinting. Go, go, go. Drive hard. Drive, drive, drive. Great job. All right. Well done, everybody. Fantastic, everybody. I'll have this all 11th. All right, Allie, see if you can push back onto the back of that group. Almost there. Great job, everybody. Lots of big wasps push there. Great job, Allie. You're back on there. Push through into the main part of the group. So I know you don't want to hear this, but the bottom of the climb is going to come up in 500 meters.
Oh, God.
If you've got a power up you don't like, you can throw it away here. You might get another one in a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah,
Very good call.
Thank you.
fantastic. Hopefully you get a good one this time.
I know.
Steamroller.
Steamroller.
Go
Oh, well.
Yeah, well.
Well, whatever.
Better than a ghost.
Yeah, so here's the bottom of the climb. Here we go. Repeat at the start of the race. Do your best to sit in the pack, push your watts, keep it near the front. Remember, there's lots of drafting opportunities. Great. Good, strong effort. Keep pushing through. Flatten it as you swing around to the left here. Keep the watts nice and high. Cover any gaps if you see them. Great. So you're going to get about a 400-meter section of a little bit flatter here. Draft, regroup as needed. So it looks like there's 3 singles off the front. There's a fairly big group sitting in right behind them. I think everybody's in that group. Sabine, jump on that wheel, see if they can pull you up to that front. Great. Almost right on that group, Sabine. Great work. There you go. All right, pitching back up again now. Another section of it's between 3 and 5%. Nothing too steep. Still get a draft. Cover any gaps to groups. Keep your power good and strong and steady. Close to the front as you can. There's one rider way off on the front there, I can see. Great, everybody. Keep the power good and strong. Yourself close to that front group. Pushing the power good and strong. Another short little flat section here. It's going back steep again. So this is another 300-meter section. Good strong effort. And then you get one more little flat section after this. Great. Good job closing that gap, Tabitha. Kate as well. Justine's right there. Doing great. Sarah, see if you can close up that gap.
Yeah.
That wheel there, push up. Sabine, you've got a fairly big gap that goes behind you, so just keep doing a good steady effort, see if you can stay ahead of them. So around to the final steep part. It's all 4 and 8% to finish here. Big, strong steady power. This is where all the final attacks are going to come. Get yourself close to the front, cover any gaps that you can. Unload all your power.
You okay, Justine?
Yeah, I just at the end.
Keep pushing those
Not
watts.
too sure that,
Looking
right?
great, everybody. Good, strong, steady
And you
power. Keep pushing. Close any gaps that you got there. Big push, Tabitha. See if you can sprint onto the back of that group there. Right back onto Allie's wheel. Great work. All right, keep pushing through. You get a nice draft
Good
now.
job, Justine.
Great job, everybody. Keep pushing through. Good, strong effort. Almost there. 300 meters to go. Unload those watts. Big push now. Now's the time to go. Everything you got. Big push. Drive it through. Looking great. Big strong push. Go, go hard. Go hard. Big push it through. Unload. 200 meters to go. Keep driving. It's going to flatten out here. It's going to be over before you know it. Unload everything you've got. Everything you've got. Go as hard as you can. Keep on pushing. Drive it through. Push, push, push. Almost there. Almost there. Spread your legs. Keep on pushing. Go, go. Drive it through. All the way through the line. All the way through the line. Keep pushing through. Drive your legs. Someone right in your wheel, Petra. Go hard. Big sprint to the finish. Big sprint. Go push. Push, push, push.
Oh,
Go hard.
Oh God, I'm
Well
sick.
done. You're almost there. Great job, everybody. Fantastic. Almost there, Sabine.
Good job, Sabine.
4 seconds behind you. Big push through to the finish there. Oh, she's right in the line. Oh, go hard. Oh, may have just got hit the line there. Fantastic race, everybody.
Great, ladies.
Oh, good job.
sorry, I can't even talk.
I try not to. I need 10 minutes, seconds longer to talk.
My first 5 periods upstairs, girls.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
I just try to keep everything inside me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I think I ate something.
Everyone did awesome. Petra, you scored big points on that second sprint as well.
Oh, Petra.
First FAL, third FTS. Well done.
Oh,
Great, Peter. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
does anybody not feel sick?
I guess not.
That's such a tough course, doing that climb
I don't know
twice.
if there's anything to feel other than being sick on 0. How you always feel.
Oh, that's probably the closest I've ever. I'm just the floor. I'm sorry about this. Probably too much information. The floor is covered with spit. It's down my front. It's on. Lucky I've got a bike bikini, so it's not on the bike, but it's on the floor. Oh, thank God nobody can see me.
Priorities. It's just all about priorities.
Yeah.
What the bike? No.
Oh,
I think the describes it perfectly.
Brilliant
great
DS work. Thank you.
racing. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Coach.
thank you.
So
My
cool.
pleasure.
Oh.
Everyone did amazing. It was a fantastic job. Great job, everybody, making through that front group over the top of the first climb. It was awesome.
All right.
Huh. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm a little bit pleased with that because that's probably one of
Yeah.
my best
You did
ever
brilliant, Ellie.
ZRL finishes after claiming at the beginning that I wasn't fully race fit.
I told you you'd be just fine.
Yeah. Oh, I must be getting there.
Fantastic.